What is going, guys? It's your boy MacBearded bringing you the final episode of Football Manager 2016. Like I said, this is going to be this will be the longest ever episode probably, because we're going to try to go through a lot of things here, and it's probably going to be big, possibly unedited as well. I don't know. We'll see. If you see it edited, it's edited. By the way, we are about to. Obviously, you saw it being fast forwarded a lot, and on the last few episodes, and then it went on the 10-year span. Basically, what I was trying to do was try to get this done before the new year, and obviously this is being recorded on the day before the new year, actually. But anyway, we have reached 10 years on from the Premiership 15th place, I think it was, or something like that. And I would check everything, but I'm not checking everything yet. We're about to go through it. Obviously, you see a few things there. I'm surprised to see actually Man United still in the Premiership. Then again, it's only 10 years on, so not too surprising. But yeah, we're going to go. Oh, I'm scared to actually. One, I'm excited, but also like, oh, where did everyone go? Oh, where to begin? Where should I begin in this adventure? I decided to do it to the end of the season of 30th June 2030, because that's when pretty much then a season would have ended, so it wouldn't be mid-season or anything. So at least it keeps it in check. Whew. We are going to go. Oh my god! Oh wait, did they actually stayed? Oh, really? Oh, dude. Oh, this is exciting. This is really exciting. Actually, this is dead exciting. Oh, I see Leicester down there. Oh, rip. They must have ended up very shit. Premiership, FawX Communism are still, after 10 years, after resigning from them for not taking, from getting them on 15 and deciding to do the 10-year span, they are still in the Premiership. This surprises me so much, because I assumed, right, I would resign. They would be selling all their players, they'd be on a 10-year downfall, and that's about it. So, actually, you know what? We're going to see past winners, right, first. Past winners. Let's see, we would have been here. Chelsea, Man United, Man United, Man United, Man United, Liverpool, Man United, Liverpool, Chelsea, Man United, Arsenal. Wait. It took Arsenal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 years to win. You absolutely kidding me? Oh! This is exciting yet. Oh man. Right. We're gonna check this team. Oh, I'm so scared. Right. We're gonna click on it. We're about to see who's still with the squad. Oh my god. Ooh, Manager's Armenian. Manager's Armenian. Oh my god, Yura Maslislan. Captain of the team is actually Glada now, which is, ooh, Glada's. So that means Glada's still there. Oh my god. Vice captain Reece Oxford. Did I buy Reece Oxford when I was, or he might be bought later on. This is tough. They had a testimonial game coming up. Why a testimonial? Their reputation. They're rich as fuck. But anyway, forget that. We are now about to see their placements. So we got them 11th. Was it 11th in the Premiership FawX Communism? We got them. I thought 15th, but apparently it was 11th actually. Then they went to 9th. then to 12th, then to 8th, then to 10th, then to 13th, then to 7th, then 15th, 10, 11, 7, 6. Ooh, they were actually close to getting up there. So, so okay, so that makes sense. So I mean, that makes sense. The fact that they ended up keeping a consistent mid kind of region, so they weren't ever going to get a title or anything, I suppose, in a way. Oh, that's a bit sad to hear that they were never going to get a title, but they were still quite good enough to stay up in the Premiership, which is actually shows quite well that they were stable. No keepers there. The fence, pretty much all gone. Ooh, Karpsy. Karpsy is still there at the age of 31. We'll look through this. We'll go back into this properly. But hold on. Karpsy is still there. Glada is still there. Zapback is still there, which has surprised me the most. I would have thought Zapback would have sold off. How did Zapback stay like all those times? So after 10 years, right? Only 3 members of FawX communism members will actually stay. Actually, we actually don't know this because we don't know if some of them retired and with FawX communism, because obviously some of the players we had were over 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, so they might have played the 10 years at FawX communism and retired there. So we still yet to see that as well. But that's surprising. Oh, Glada. Right, we'll see Karpsy first. This is... Oh, we won't be able to see their stat. Oh, let's see profile. We'll see profile. Karpsy is well known as a name for the football fans across Europe. He made his debut for France against Feyenoord in January 2025. So it took him 5 years to then make his actual first appearance for them. And he's going to make 28 appearances for his country. He's valued at 12 million, a 2 years contract, okay. His entire during his career, he's been on loan for quite a lot of players, yeah, that makes sense. He lifted that European International League in 2029, which... Wait, did they actually cut this down? History, records, history, past winners. They actually cut... Or they actually made this. This was made in 1918 to... Oh no, they cut it down. Oh, they won this. Oh, okay. Okay. What else? 2015 National League and won World Cup 2026. He won the World Cup! Wait, did England win the World Cup in 2026? Right, past winners. Right, I need to see this. Holy shit, in 2026 they won the World Cup. Oh! Wow, Karpsy will reach it. Oh my god. Oh, that's amazing. Oh my god, that's amazing. It takes 2026 for them to win the World Cup. So basically, I played him for 23 appearances when he was playing for me. No wait, I played him from 7. So that's when I was playing him. And then he went to go to Rangers and St. Mirren after that, which makes sense. And then he came back to play, so wait, he would have been 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22 when he started playing properly for us. Oh, okay. Actually, that's not too bad. He actually did quite well for us. Holy shit. So he's done 364 appearances. Okay, that's surprising. Alright. Glada, the boy. Oh, I'm surprised. Actually, that does not surprise me that Glada is still... That does not surprise me that Glada is still there. Glada is well known across Europe, blah blah, having made his Sweden debut. I guess Azerbaijan in November 2017. I think I was there at that time. He's gone to make 72 appearances and scored 20 goals. Wow. Although loyal to FawX Communism FC, Glada has not been enjoying life. Thank me. in recent weeks and is pondering on the future. Glada has spent its entire career at Fox Communism. This is surprising. This is surprising the most. Ooh! Oh wait, actually you know what? So in total, you can actually see here at this bottom, was it Karpsy did roughly 293. Okay, that's not too bad. 293. And Glada did 405 appearances. Holy crap, that is a lot. Yeah, that's surprising. Right, the boy, the man. I don't understand why Zapback's still there. Why is Zapback still there? I was guaranteed he would be the first one to go. Biography is amazing. This is the best biography. Zapback is truly one of football's global superstars. Zapback made his senior debut playing Fox Communism against Brighton on 11th August 2015, having made his debut against Spain in April 2002. I think that was a fake one. That's a fake. That's the actual info that's mixed up within the other one. He has gone on to make 37 appearances and 5 goals for his country. Zapback is valued at 27 mil currently. Okay. Zapback has spent his entire career at Fox Communism, making a total of 467 appearances and scoring 53 goals since joining July 2015. Zapback has so far lifted the championship in 2018 and the European International League in 2029. Oh, they won the English FA Cup in 2029. Oh, oh, now that's interesting. That's interesting now. I think after 10 years they've actually just, no, they have, wants to leave to play in Champions Cup. Oh, he wants to leave now. Oh, that is surprising. This boy here has been playing since the start of League 2, making 41 appearances every... Oh, he's made over 20 appearances every frickin' day, every week, every season. This boy, this boy has been the cream of the creme a la creme. That's why I don't understand why he's still at Fox Communism. Why are you still here? Fuck off! This is amazing! Oh my god! Alright. So, we've seen who's stayed at Fox Communism, so only 3 will stay. And I think the most, actually, I think the one that doesn't surprise me the most is Glada's being there, because I think Glada, I mean, if you tend to know Glada in real life, Glada is probably one of the center known people in Fox gaming community, so it is not surprising me. Though it surprised me that Karpsy and Zapback are still there. So, by the way, the real question is, where did everyone else go? Where did they go? Who did they go and see? So it wasn't that bad. They won one FA Cup, which would have been last year. Actually, they won last year, the FA Cup, so they ended up... wait, then did they end up going... Zapback had a testimonial. Oh wait, that was this... Zapback's got a testimonial this year, and Reece Oxford has a testimonial. Okay. Karpsy had a testimonial last year. Okay, so they went... Why does this not surprise me? So they were lost to AC Milan, drew to AZ, lost to Wolfsburg, and drew, then won against AC. Yeah, they didn't end up going that far. Oh, rip. Wait, was there any more testimonial? Pan had a testimonial with Norwich. Glada had a testimonial with Leyton Orient. And Silva had a testimonial as well. Okay, this makes sense. Who else? Anyone else? Testimonials? Dawn had a testimonial with Bristol City. Okay. Actually, why was it only those? We're never going to have to find out. Okay. So we've been runner-up last year. Well, actually this year. And winners last year. Okay, that makes sense. So we just lost to them 2-1 this year. Winner, runner-up, third place, runner-up, third place, winner twice there. Okay. Landmarks. Let's see, 2019, Karpsy withdrawing funds. So Frostwire was appointed captain at one point, and Don was appointed vice captain at one point as well, but then was appointed captain as well in the same year, with Pan being appointed vice captain. But then Don got removed 2 years later of a captain, while Pan got appointed as from vice captain to captain, and Don went to vice captain. They got then bought up by a consortium. Yeah. And Glada was made vice captain, and then made captain afterwards. Forsa was vice captain. Wait, Forsa was still with FawX Communism at 2028. What happened? Reese Oxford was made vice captain, with Glada as captain. Okay, this makes it two. We'll go to the very beginning. Look for all the fee ones and the free ones. So, 2015 to 2016, we sold off, what was it, Adam and Hollow to Everton and Tottenham, respectively. He ended up going to the under 21, well, he's actually 30 years old, and he's at the moment in the under 21 Southampton side. That doesn't surprise me. I see his biography. Actually, you know what? It might be easier doing this. Right, history, career stats. So he ended up going to Everton. He then got a few games here and there. He didn't. Wait, he actually never played for Everton whatsoever. And then went to Championship to play for Brentford for a couple of years, for 3 years, to help them to get to the Premiership. And then got sold off to Leicester to the Championship, and then went to Championship Southampton. Biggest he's came is 2.5 mil, which is 2.5 mil to spend, and he's only worth about 900. Okay. So wait, he only made 7 appearances for Everton before making then 76 for Brentford, 44 for Leicester, and 92 recently with Southampton. 30 years of age, and he's just done really shit. I was expecting more from that, but it's kind of damn. And his achievements was senior debut for Portsmouth and Everton, and winner with Brentford on the Championship. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. That surprised me a lot. Next up, Hollow. Where did Hollow end up? Sheffield United. 31 years old, Australian boy. He's 13k. Why is he 13k? I don't understand why he's 13k. Why is he 13k? Let's see. He ended up going to Tottenham. He played nothing for Tottenham whatsoever. Got loaned and became a flop. So basically then he got freed to Ipswich, which then he played a couple of games for, and then sold off to Cardiff. So he played, League 2. Wait, he played in League 1, went to Championship, played there for a bit, and then went to a League 1, Cardiff, went to Championship with them, and then got sold off for 225k to Sheffield United in the Championship, and been there ever since. This surprises me a lot and confuses me a lot. So wait, so he made caps for Australia. Made 35 caps. Okay. But he's only 13k. And nobody wants to buy him. Like whatsoever. Like, that surprises me. Oh, same man want to buy him under contract. Okay. So that surprises me a lot, but it's the most appearances he made was with Sheffield United, which makes kind of sense. He hasn't made many achievements either. That surprises me. Oh wait, did Adam ever? Adam never made. Wow. Okay. Adam never made made it into England. Okay, that makes sense now. Okay, right. So that was that. That surprised me. We'll go. You know what we'll do? We'll go through certain players because all these certain players were influences. Zach Loch was actually quite a big influence for us. Where did he end up? Striker. He's 35 years old, playing in MLS in Montreal. Okay. Let's see. He played for us for a year and scored about 28 goals before then getting sold off again to Crystal Palace, where he then made less goals, but then he made more the year after in the Championship. Which says a few things. That he's only good for Championship material, because then he was a waste when he went to Premiership again. And then he did good when he was in Championship, and then failure, sort of failure in the Premiership, and then kept moving on. He ended up in the Scottish Premiership and did pure shit there. Ended up going back to Swansea, well back to Premiership and did shit. Then never played. Then went to MLS, and that surprises me. That it surprised me the fact that his career didn't go that far, and I was expecting it would. Though he has actually become a coach as well, so helps for them. Let's see, personal. Yeah, none of these going to say much. Nationality, no youth caps. He never made. Wait, has he never made an English cap? Wait, did he not? Oh my god, he never made English cap. Wow. Okay. That's surprising for me. He never made English cap. Okay. Wow. Alright, okay. That's... I would have sworn he would have made it, but... You know, the best time he's had was with us. And that's it. And after that he's been just literally... never been any better. Musa Dembele, we'll check him. He's playing Real Sociedad with a 1.4k. He's 33 years old though. Let's see, we had him for 69 appearances. Made 33 goals. He then went off to Livorno where he made then 26 for 80, which on goal ratios that's not too good. Then went to Stad... Actually it might be better off we see here. Livorno. Then he went... what did we sell him off? We bought him for 6 million, sold him off for 8.45. Then his sell was cut down to 4, and he went to Stade Rennais to play in the French league. And then he went back to the Italian league to play for Sassuolo for 1.4. Then went free to Real Sociedad, who then played him for a decent amount actually, to help them, and that was about it. Wait, surely he played. He never got to play for, wow, okay. He never got to play for, France at all. His only medal was won with us for the championship. Oh, dude. That makes me sad to hear that he didn't do as well. Isaac Hayden, let's see, this boy. He's now an assistant manager coach. Under 18 assistant manager for Chelsea. What did he do? He played for us for 2 years. Then we sold him off to Bournemouth. He played there for 3 years before then getting sold off to Leicester in the Championship while failing. Then went to the Championship, another Championship team, Sheffield Wednesday, who we hate. Then went free to Tranmere to finish off his career. I think this is where he was finishing off his career moment, so that makes sense. Information. He's always a favourite Arsenal supporter, that's fine. He never made caps for England. Huh. I think this is the one. Yeah, this is the one. That's why they were spending a lot of money. This is in 2019 and 2020, which is a year after. Actually, is just after when I resigned. They then sold JKM to Tottenham for 61 million. That is a lot of money, and I was quite surprised when they did that. Where shall JKM be at this moment? JKM was our captain, our savior, our lord, our god, and he ended up still at Tottenham after the age of 33. He's 3.3 mil. Man, he must have been excited when he... Oh man, I feel a bit sad because he only made 164 appearances with us and scored 6 goals, but yet he made a whopping 359 appearances with Tottenham and scored 10 goals. Like, what the hood? His favoured personnel is Van Bronckhorst, Giovanni Van Bronckhorst, who is the Dutch, who was the Dutch coach, and his favourite club was Tottenham. I mean, I'm glad he found a club he liked. He made 114 appearances for Holland, which is actually quite good and impressive for his kind of stature. Should we see biography? Let's see a biography somewhere. Biography. Tottenham Hotspur legend JKM is truly one of the world's great football's global superstars. JKM made his senior debut playing for FawX Communism against Accrington on 8th August 2015, having made his Holland debut against Switzerland in 2018. He has gone to make 114 appearances for his country. JKM, 33, arrived at White Hart Lane for a fee of 61 mil in 2019. He began his career at FawX, but it didn't last long as he joined in July 2015. Yeah. Oh wait, that's just like crap info beforehand. Making 164 league appearances and scoring 6 goals in 4 years. During this time, in FawX Communism, he lifted the Sky Championship and he lifted the European Under-19 Championship in 2016. I remember this actually, this was quite good. JKM joined current club Tottenham Hotspur for 37 mil in June 2019, which means 30 mil must have been his added stuff onwards. He made 359 appearances, scored 10 goals. JKM lifted so far the Premier Division in 2028 and 2029, the European Champions Cup 2030. He won the FA Cup in 2022 and Capital One Cup in 2024 and 2030, and the England Community Shield in 2028. So he's done quite well actually with Tottenham. So he actually got better and did quite well. Among the 9 winners' medals that JKM has collected during his career, these are all the medals he's picked up. Was the Premierships, the Championship, the European Under-19 Championship he got on that year, Champions Cup, FA Cup, okay. In terms of best, he has singled the European Championship Best Player award to his name, so that's the one he actually holds the most to. Ah, okay. So he actually made more years with Tottenham than he did with us, and he actually favoured them more, which is kind of makes me a bit salty about that. We don't even know him. No. Leprechaun. Leprechaun went to PEC's Wall for 160k. Where did he end up? What did he end up doing? I'm scared to touch, but let's see this. Hertha Berlin for £575. Huh. So, yeah. I'm only joking. Anyway, he was with us, and then since League 2, he has been on loan consecutive times, about 1, 2, 3, 4 years consecutive times. Then he must have been, actually, this one was when he was with us, and I loaned him out. He must have. There must have been a clause on that to then keep him for 160k. So he went on to play with them for 2 more years, did quite well. Then got sold to Cologne for 2.4 mil. Played them for 2 years. Then went for Hertha Berlin, where he then continued his career to the Dark Ages. 2.4 mil, and then he ended up being 500. I mean, wait, did he ever? He never made a Dutch cap. Oh, oh my god, what is this, man? Okay. LewLew, come on, LewLew, you gotta show me some goods. LewLew, 51k. Fuck, what did he do? See, LewLew had a decent career, but then it kind of went on and off afterwards. He then played for us for only 5 appearances. Okay. He then got. Wait, am I saying this right? Okay, right. He got sold off to MK Dons for 130k and made 45 appearances there, 6 goals, which is actually quite good. Then he got sold off to Huddersfield for 950k, made 30 appearances, 3 goals. Next year he didn't do so well, so then he got sold off for 230k to Burnley, made 19. Okay, so he ended up staying around Championship area. Went to Brighton after Burnley, then went to Middlesbrough, then went to Rotherham, then went on loan to Ipswich for some reason, and then got sold for about 20k to Birmingham to League One, and that was it. And he did quite well with them. So basically, he didn't excel. He declined. What is this? So, oh my god, you're not gonna tell me that the only player that did well is JKM. You're not gonna tell me JKM was the only one who did quite well for his. Okay, so we've seen that JKM, Leprechaun, and LewLew left in 2019 to 2020, which is a bit of a shame. But I was surprised to see that LewLew and Leprechaun didn't get big, though they went for decent teams. Well, Epkindo's not that decent, but he would have excelled probably. Okay, if that's the case, then I'm scared to see the next ones. Okay, Killboast left box communism in 2020 to 2021. Is he still at Man City? Let's go. He's still at Man City, and he's still worth 37.5 million. He had 201 appearances with FawX Communism before heading to Man City to then have 346 appearances. Damn. I'll see the information. Favorite club, Peterborough. FawX Communism, obviously. He favored me. He still favored me after leaving, after retiring, resigning. He favored me. Thanks, man. I'm glad you believe in me. You believe in my trust. Actually, how many, wait, hold on. How many? He had 108 caps for England. 108 caps. 108 caps for, wow. Right, that amazed me. You know, he went for quite a lot of money, and he did quite well with his, he can start conceding less goals. Damn. I think it's time to read the biography of Killboast. He was truly one of the world's football's global superstars. Or he starts good. He debuted for England in 2020 against Hungary, and he has gone to make 108 appearances. He's probably done. Has he done the most of any club? Killboast has become almost synonymous with the football club at Man City. He began his career at 2014 and went to the current club at 2020. Okay, he so far lifted the Premier Division in 2027, 2030, International League 3 times, 2021, 2029. Oh, between 2021 and 2029. Okay. Won the Club World Championship in 2027. That must have been with Man City. Federation Cup in 2021, England. World Cup 2026, England. European Football Championship in 2020, England. The European Champions Cup 2027, that'll be Man City. Euro Cup 2023, Man City. European Super Cup in 2027, and English FA Cup. On record, he has won 15 competitions on his name. That is hell of impressive. He also earned recognition from the footballing community for his achievement, named English Premier Division Golden Glove on 3 occasions, and the World Cup Best Keeper. Ah, mate, that is amazing. That is freaking amazing. Oh, mate. I think we'd, screenshot that for my boy. I'm surprised by that. That's crazy. He did more with Man City than with us. But it doesn't surprise me he got sold off a year after JKM did, because I think in the back, I think the heart of the team was, in the back was Killboast and goals and JKM and defense. And I knew, because of the fact they were playing so many games, I knew they were going to become big, but who knew, man, who knew? So let's see. We don't care, 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 we don't care. Soviet went to Nottingham Forest on the same year as well. 180k. Oh, I think this can be a flop. Did he flop? We're about to see. I'm scared. He is a free agent right now at 34 years old, so he just left. That's really, yeah, I'm surprised to see that happening. Let's see, what was he? He went to Notts County, played 5 appearances, then went to Rochdale, played 17. Leighton Orient 2. Exeter he did a pretty decent amount, then went to Leeds, then went to Millwall, had a pretty good few years, and then Ipswich. Actually, we'll probably see it better here. I mean, this was the boy who was doing quite well for us in League 2, in League 1, in Championship. He had 1 in Premiership, but it's because we were getting roughed up. And then he was being loaned out a few times, and he wasn't getting any. He actually didn't end up getting any games with us. Actually, he did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years with the frickin' Millwall. That's impressive. And then 2 years with Ipswich and 2 years with MK. Well, 1 year. He then retire. Well, he's basically now. He only had 2 medals, and they were 1 with the Championship with us, and 1 with League 1 Millwall. And Soviet has a single Skybet League 1 Player of the Year award to his name. That would have been with Millwall, I think. I mean, I was surprised to see. And I'm seeing a few names here who went on free. I don't like the sound. Look at this. Right, Flowstone. Where'd he end up? Free, 35-year-old. Okay. Oh, wait, actually. How many then? Wait, I just realized. Soviet. He did 5 caps with Denmark. Oh. How many caps did Flowstone do? 8. So he didn't get many. Career. His career pretty much. So he went free to Helsingborg, and then played there for 1, 2, 3, 4 years. Then got sold off to Austria Wien and to Austria for 90k. Stayed there for 4 years. Then went to SK Sturm Graz. Stayed there for 2. Went down to the second one. Came back to top 1. Went back down to second one, and then didn't play much for the second one again. And then so basically, exiled to Austria. I mean, at least he went back. at least he went back to Sweden. I mean, he went back to Sweden, played there for a couple of years, did a good few with Helsingborg, and then ended his like stature. So, I mean, but I was surprised to see that he only had that little amount of appearances for the actual squads. Ooh, Nadine. No, this is where it's going to be at. Let's see. Ooh, actually, you know what I should check? Did he get any awards? Actually, did he get any awards? That's the question. See, he only did 14 with us, and he didn't do that many with the others. And of course we wouldn't be named. Oh, I need to stop doing that. Biography. 2 winners' medals. He got one with the National League, which was with us. And the other one was the Scottish League Challenge Cup with Queen of the South. I remember he was loaned off to them. Ah. What could I say about her, Nadine? She played quite a few games, but then she wasn't getting any goals, which is what we needed most. And then she ended up being loaned not once, not twice, but 3, 4, 5 times. Then she went free to a Danish team called Sonderjyski. Don't know who they are, but cool. Did quite well with them. Played with them for quite a long time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. And went free to Nordsjælland, who then she did 2, 4, 6 years with, and she's still with them at the age of 33. That's not too bad. No, she didn't pick up any medals or anything. So I mean, although she did 13 appearances. With Sonderjysk, she did Sonderjysk, she did 134, and then 99 with Nord. So I mean, she'll be coming up to 100th one with them soon. So I mean, Mousecat went to crew. Mousecat retired and became an assistant manager. So wait, what his career was like? I mean, Mousecat was quite a youngish player on the team, so he would have gone. He went on quite a lot of loans, but thing is that we did bring him back for the Premiership, and he was doing quite well in the pre-seasons, but he didn't get any games much for the division itself, so it was a bit sad. And then it seems to be he was loaned out 3 other times before he then went free to crew, which then he played in League 2, started getting appearances, a lot of goals. It seems like he was getting a decent amount. Didn't get much with crew when he reached League 1, and then was free again down to Cheltenham, who then demoralised and went to National, which then he forever stayed at, and pretty much retired at. So he retired at Cheltenham, and that was pretty much information. Quite surprised. Did he win anything decent? Single winner's medal that Mousecat won during his career was the League 2 with crew when they got promoted. Mousecat has a single 3rd place in Sky Bet League 2 Top Scorer award in his name. That's about it. Question is, did Mousecat get any international? He got no caps. He was the most promising. I was surprised to see that. He was the most promising, but I mean, he became their assistant manager. So I suppose that's one player that's gone to continue his next role. So I wish him the best. Man, some of the players are not turning out what they were. Forsa, he's free right now. He went free. Oh, where would Forsa be? Forsa did quite well when I was having him. Forsa retired as player at 34. Ooh! This is interesting. So, from 2015 to 2020, he was playing for us for 206 appearances, and then went for free to Sunderland, pretty much. His contract retired, and then he went to Sunderland, played there for about 69 games, which would have been in the Premiership, I think. Wait. So in 2020 he joined Sunderland, making 69 league appearances and scoring 6 goals, which is not too bad. Which then, in January 2022, 2 years after, he then was signed for 14 mil to Manchester United and made 4 league appearances. How do you make 4 league? During this time with the Red Devils, Forsa lifted the Premier Division 2022 and the English Community Shield. So he did get to lift that trophy, 2 trophies, but it didn't last long there, because then in 2023 he was then sold off to Norwich City, where he made 51 appearances and scored 2 goals in the 3 years that he played there. So in February 2026 he joined. Oh, this is slightly slightly historical and romantic, where in 2026 he joined FawX Communism FC for 575k, made 75 league appearances for us. He decided to end his career with us, and then that was it, which is quite nice. Didn't win many trophies or anything, but he ended up retiring with us, which is kind of nice. Aww. He made 97 appearances and 6 goals for Scotland, which is quite good. Man, why can't every story be like that when you get Strang? Strang got released and pretty much retired. Nothing else. There's no other info after that. I don't think I have any other info after that, which is surprising, means that nothing amazing to say. AshJ. What did AshJ end up doing? AshJ is now a manager. Huh. What happened with him? Let's see. He ended up going free to Scunthorpe. He ended up going free to Gillingham Championship. Never made it back into the Premiership, but after that it was just like all these free. He ended up going alone for a few other teams before actually playing for Gillingham, but then went free to a lot. Pretty much he loaded off a lot, like free wise. Only made 169. Yeah. So he never made any appearances for England or anything. Oh, poor. That's poor. Oh. Next up, Xzener. Xzener was Notts County. 33-year-old, no caps whatsoever. Okay, so he never made it. Stats. He was one that I never really played that often, so it was bound to happen. He ended up going 3 to Ipswich, played in League 1. He pretty much played in League 1 for most of his career. He going to Ipswich, Birmingham, Plymouth. Crew he played with the longest, he ended up being worth a bit. 25.6k. What is this? Okay, I ended up with Crew for 5 years. And then go to MK Dons for 2. And Notts County he's still with right now. Probably retiring soon. Oh man. Did he win anything decent? He never won a trophy. He never won anything at all. I think what saddens me more is he done more appearances with frickin'... He had 371 appearances in total, which is not that bad, but he only had 1 appearance with us. That's amazing. So let's see. She stayed with us till then. Went on loan a few times. Went free to Cambridge. Played in League 1 and 2. And then forever we're stuck in League 2. We're playing with Oxford, Bury, Torquay. And Forest Green was her last stop, and she's pretty much still there. That's... wow. Okay. No achievements? Nothing? No? Where did Dverg end up? FC Admira Wacker Modeling. That is actually an Austrian team. I assume that is an Austrian team. So he must have gone up against Flowstone while he was there. Well done. Made 4 for under 21. 0 caps for real life. Well done, Dverg. So let's see. Dverg made literally 4 appearances with us, which was pretty shit. pretty shit. So I assume... let's see... he went to... he joined Swindon and making 12 appearances there. Then went all the way to Stormgoodset afterwards for 20k, who Stormgoodset is in Premiership in Norway, so he ended up going back to Norway. 25 appearances. It didn't last long because then he joined IFK Norrköping, which is a Swedish team. Yeah. For 45k and made 167 appearances. So he played 7 years at Norrköping. And then he was then joined his new team called Admira Wacker Modeling and made 17 appearances with them so far. That's interesting. So, decent wage? Was it decent? 34.5k, you make it 2.4 per week. But then it doesn't beat Killboast and JKM. Well, JKM actually went down on price. Killboast is still valued quite excessively and getting 325k per week. So, a little bit like... Blackcat made 45 caps with Russia. Okay, we're going somewhere good. We're getting somewhere good. Okay. History. Blackcat didn't play much for us, but then let's see. He was loaned out twice to Terek in Russia. Then he went free to Swindon, where he played there for 2 years. Did quite well with him actually. That's quite surprising. Then he went to Russia for 775k. To Russia to play for Zenit Petersburg and played with them for 18 appearances. I then got sold off again to Stade de Reims in France for League 1. Played with them for 6 years before going free to In Event de Guingamp. So Blackcat, I suppose you could say Blackcat had a better... Though Blackcat ended up having quite a shit period with us, he ended up making a name for himself. He ended up getting decent and started getting good. I mean, he still at least did quite well for himself. He's now becoming a coach. Thought that he actually he still made in the Russian squad, which is quite good. Let's see. What awards did he get? In terms of personal accolades, Blackcat has a single runner-up in League 1 most assists of the competition awarded to his name. So that's the only thing he got. Actually, I would say congrats to Blackcat for doing quite well. I mean, he did better than all the others that got free, and at least he made a name of himself. Now it's Jack. Jack was somebody who we were ready to sell, release quite early, but we ended up keeping. Jack retired at 29. Why did he retire at 29? Did he literally get no games? He was born in Guildford 1993 and playing career which spanned 10 years from 2012 to 2022 when he made 4 appearances. Jack has spent his entire career at Foxcom. During this time he spent on loan only making 4 Doomhammers? Oh, Queen and South, okay. Wow. So literally, he went on free in 2021 and retired at 29. Yeah, that surprised me a lot. Must have not got anyone signing him up. Dusk. Where will Dusk be? Dusk is assistant manager at 35. I see where Dusk went. Went on free to League One, went to Birmingham, Walsall, Carlisle. He made a little bit of money going up to Rotherham. He made it to Wigan. He made it to Championship, so he did quite well. But didn't play enough to, and then was shifted back down to League One. Played Cardiff for a bit, and then played with Blackburn, but he didn't do well. Did he get any? He got no caps. He ended up becoming a coach, assistant manager though, so he did something good for himself. The single winner's medal that Dusk won was the Johnston Paint Trophy with Wigan. That was about it. Okay. So wait, how many appearances did he make? 396. I'd say that's fairly decent. I mean, for him. But it shows that he didn't really go up in the world. Ken Bob, where did Ken Bob end up? I had a lot of high hopes for Ken Bob. 35 years old, he's a coach now, which is good. He's got, actually look at his stats though. Stats are pretty decent as a coach. How did his career end up? He played 9, he was getting games, but wasn't getting enough to then, when the new manager came in, he was loaned out a few times. Went free to Bradford City to League One. Did quite well with them, actually. To then get sold to Hull in the Championship for 215k, but then had a flop with Hull in Championship. Then ended up going back down to League One for 56k to Peterborough, where he then finished off his career with there for 7 years. But when he ended up in the Championship with them, he didn't get game. Achievements. 2 winners medal. One was with League One with Peterborough, so they must have won the promotion, the title then. And Johnston's Paint Trophy with Fleetwood 2017. I remember that one. I'm quite surprised. He actually favoured Peterborough at the end of it all, which is actually quite good. I suppose since he favoured a team, he ended up quite good. But like, I was calling Cammy. Where is Cammy at? Cammy is a defender for Stoke with the valued. Oh, actually, how much was? Because I think Ken Bob ended up. Oh wait, Ken Bob, you won't find out. Who can you find out? Dusk, no. We'll just say Cammy. Valued at 1.5 million, so he's still worth a bit. 56k, so he just made some decent earnings, which is good. I'm seeing a lot of good stuff here, right? So he's ended up having. He did 6 caps for England. A bit shit. We had 4 appearances with us. He did quite well. I mean, he was doing quite decent. It's just like once we reached Premiership Division, he wasn't getting many games. So I think that was my fault. I think it comes down to me because of the fact that I played a lot of non-FawX members as well. So it's definitely down to my fault for that. He ended up going loan to Birmingham. And then he went free to Bournemouth, who he then played for 2 years. Well, one in the Championship. He then went to Aston Villa and was given a actually better chance. He was sold for 8 million. Did well with them and got them up. Then they must have got relegated, and then he got sold off to Stoke for 6.25 million. Who then Stoke got relegated to Championship. 3 years there. Then promoted and stayed there as far as I can see. 2, 4, 6, 7 years with Stokes. He did 272 appearances with Stoke, and he had 52 with us. Damn. What did he win then? He won 3 medals. Skybet Championship that was with us, and he won it with Stoke. And the World Cup 2026, I think that must have been his 6 caps worth from. So, actually, I would say Kami was a bit of a success then. So success stories were from USP should be retired. USP is retired and a assistant manager. He probably had a shit time. Yes, he went free to Uval, played with them for 2 years, then got sold off to Leyton Orient for 600k. Got shit, went on loan. Coventry then bought him for pretty cheap, then Bradford City got him a little bit more, but then he ended up being shit. And then he went to Notts County and retired, so he didn't have a... His favourite club was FawX Communism still, always. But it shows that he ended up having a shit time. But he ended up as assistant manager, but when you see his assistant managing stats, they're really bad. The only thing that's good is his tactical knowledge being 15 and tactical then being 16. But other than that, he just has a shit stat. He won no medals or anything. He was pretty bad. Let's see. Ultimation got released and actually retired, so I can't see anything of him. Natasha got released. Where did Natasha end up? Natasha is still playing. Natasha's with Randers FC. 7.75k valued. Well, 33 years old. 7.75 per week. Let's see. She played a few games. Got on loan to a Danish team twice. Then went to Reading for free. Played there for 3. I don't know if I count the 4th. I would say 4 years, but it's really 3. Then was sold off for 625k to Leeds, who she didn't do that well with, but then sold for it. She goes, oh my god, if you look at the decline, right? She was bought for quite a lot of money, and then the decline went to 8.75k, where then she did decent with them, but her appearances and goals don't add up quite well. She had no... Damn. Her only medal was with us in the championship. Rip. So, she had a chance to go big, and then she didn't make it. Blade got released and pretty much retired completely, so there's nothing of him. Same with Tindletime. Pretty much we got released and retired, so... Well, not released. I don't know if they retired in that year though, by the way. I think they probably retire later on, but I can't see when. Markham Iron. He's a scout for RBL now. Oh yeah. Is he still at Liverpool? He is still at Liverpool at 32 years old. 19.5 million and he's 195k per... Oh shit. No, don't want... Don't want... Thank you. I did not want to see any of that afterwards. So, 90.5 mil, 195k. He did 242 appearances with us and scored 2 goals, and did 336 appearances with Liverpool and scored 4 goals. So he did a bit better. John Doolan, Paul Clement, okay. How many appearances did he? He had 65 appearance caps with England. His career. 40 million, he did quite... Yeah, I would say he did quite well afterwards. He actually did quite well, and he kept his cool. He won 7 medals in total. English Premier Division with Liverpool 2023, Championship with us, European International League with England in 2021, 2023 and 2029, World Cup in 2026, and English Community Shield with Liverpool in 2027, which is actually not too bad. Yeah, that's actually not too bad for himself. Better check Lumpy though. Where is he? He's still with Arsenal. He's 31. Still worth 18.25 million. 200k per week. That's actually not too bad. 104 caps with Scotland and made 76 goals. It was actually pretty good. He made 494 appearances in total and 205 goals, so he done quite well for himself actually. After he left us, he then been going up and down kind of thing, but he then ended up with 3 good years, one after another, and then been slightly declining one, and then 2 prime ones, so that must have been his prime time. Information, not much. So wait. Damn, that surprised me. He won 5 medals in total. Premiership, Premier Division with Arsenal 2026. Championship with FawX, Euro Cup with Arsenal, Capital One Cup with Arsenal, and English Community Shield with Arsenal. His personal one would be this. He claimed 3rd place in English Premier Division Top Goal Scorer Award in his name. Aston Villa. He's at Sporting Kansas City, so he went to America. Okay, so I'm a bit worried. He's at 205k, so he's still worth a bit of money, and 10k per week. So what does that mean, really? We're about to find out. 1.1, he went to Aston Villa, played with them for 2 years. Didn't get much game though. Then went to League One to play for AS Saint Etienne for 225k. Then went free to Mallorca, played there for 4 years. He did quite well actually in Mallorca. I would say he did quite well. And then went to Sporting Kansas in USA for MLS. I would count this as a really decent story. I would say it's not a bad story. He went for a little good decent money. It just he didn't end up going to a big team. That's all. But he still made decent money. See, Riaan went to West Ham for 675k. Let's see, Riaan, where are you? 32 years old, midfielder for Swansea, 475k. So he ended up still same price, 34.5k per week. So he was still. Let's see, you got. Oh wait, he went to loan West Ham at one point, and then loan to Derby. So then West Ham must have bought him eventually. He stayed there for about 4 years, where he was playing in Premier Division, playing a lot of games. Then got sold to Nottingham Forest, who were playing the Premier Division for 1.1 million, before going to Swansea for 1.4 million. So yeah, he went up in price. He went up in skill. It's just he didn't go to the excessive amount as some of the others. But I mean, that's only because he hasn't played that many games. Did he get any caps with Germany? No, because in Football Manager, it's actually hard to actually get any German players, actual German players, to get into the team because they have no license. No awards or anything, so he didn't get any of that. Okay. That's quite. I would say that's actually not too bad. Ben went to Hull for 155k. Where is Ben? He's at Ipswich. 28.5k, 31-year-old, 2.4k. he's making decent money. He went for 155k championship, played there for 3 years, then went to Huddersfield in the championship for 600k. He went up in good prices, but I think when he hit Premier's division with Sheffield United, it then declined, and he went back to Hull to play with them on loan before then getting sold off to Brentford and then going to Ipswich, where he's now at right now. He played no caps, no youth caps, nothing at all. Awards wise, he got nothing at all. Gameveinz. Gameveinz is a defender at Peterborough at 32 years old. His career went from free from Blackburn, played in Championship, then went 900k to Nottingham Forest, got to the Premier Division, didn't get to play much, then got loaned out twice to then go to Bournemouth, where he played in the Championship for 4 good years. He played quite well for 4 good years before going free to Peterborough, where he did 1 good year with them, and I think he's just there right now, just going for the second. He did no caps with England. Actually, he's becoming a scout, not a scout, coach. So, he got nothing to show for any awards or anything. Okay, quite often. Is he still at Man City? He is still at Man City, worth 24 million and making an earning 155k per week. That is surprisingly weird. How many years did he do? He did 248 appearances with us, but he only did 244 with Man City. Makes us a little bit better. And we are still his favourite club. And I am still his favourite manager. Let's go, boys. I'm okay with this. So, yeah, he had 2, 4, 6, 8 good years with Man City. So he would have joined Killboast. They would be shaking hands, getting friendly, getting jiggy with it, you know. So wait, he won, he has a great record of 14 competition wins to his name. 1, 2 with Man City for the. So he won 2 Premiership division with Man City, International League with England 3 times, World Championship, Club World Champion with Man City, Confederation Cup with England, World Cup with England, European Football Championship with England, European Champions Cup with Man City, Euro Cup with Man City, Euro Super Cup with Man City, and English FA Cup with Man City twice. Actually, that's a pretty good year for him. Wait, so how many? He made 122 caps for England. Wow, that is actually good. That is amazing. But congrats to Frostwire for doing quite well. I mean, he deserve it. Mark went for 850k to Reading. What happened with Mark? He ended up with a Derby, and he's 750k, earning a nice 25k per week. So, I'd say that's not a bad story. So you went to Reading for 850k. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years with Reading. He did quite decent with them. Then went for 2.3 million to Sheffield Wednesday, where he did 2 good years, and then one average, 1 really good year, and in the Premier Division. And then when he went back to Championship, he didn't do quite well. So they ended up selling him to Derby for 3.6 mil, where he then ended up going on loan 3 times. That's not very good. He had no caps whatsoever. He's still 31. Yeah. Did he win any trophies? The single medal he got was the FA Cup with Reading, and that was about it. So, success story, yeah. Maybe yeah. It wasn't bad or anything. Druffy ended up as a left back at Sampdoria for 3.4 mil and earning a nice 36k. So she ended up going to Italy afterwards? Wait, did she? Okay. Wow, she actually did. She went free to Italy and then spent 2, 4, 6, 7 years at Italy. Wow, that's actually quite good. Did not her preferred. Obviously, Zero caps because in Germany you don't allow shit like that. She only made 7 appearances for FawX, but then making 243 with Sampdoria. It's pretty good for her. There'll be no awards or anything because I don't think they would have got that high or anything. Ooh, Dawn was free. So basically, Dawn 2026 to 2027. That's when Dawn left FawX Communism. He ended up becoming a coach. He made 51 caps for Romania. He made 51 caps for Romania. Right, let's see. He ended up free, went to Israel. So he ended up going to Israel, make 4 marvelous years with Israel, and then that was about it. 51 caps for Romania. This is ending up too good. No awards or anything, but it's too beautiful. Yeah, he's a really shit coach. He's a really bad coach though. Wouldn't sign him. But surprised. So, favorite club is still FawX. Favorite personnel is still me. So I'm okay. Oh wait, he favoured actually. He's still at Tottenham. He's still worth 21 mil, 185k per week. He's 32 years old. He made 71 appearances for Tottenham. He made 451 for FawX Communism. I think he ends up being the second most. He made 91 appearances for Sweden, which is actually quite good. 2 years with Tottenham, so that's not too bad. He favoured FawX Communism, so he liked it there. What did he win as medals? He has won 6 medals so far. He has collected English with the Premiership Division with Tottenham, FawX Communism with us, not FawX Communism, Championship with us, European Champions Cup with Tottenham, Capital One Cup with Tottenham, and English Community Shield with Tottenham twice. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of the whole thing. I was surprised with actually the whole thing. It was quite weird, but I hope you enjoyed the episode. I mean, I know the fact that some of it was a bit boring and all, but it was quite interesting to watch where the players went, where they all go, how well they do. They excelled. Some of them excelled more than I thought they would, and some excelled to the extent where it was quite unlucky. But the reason I was actually rushing through this all is because obviously I bought the 2017 Football Manager 2017, and I want to actually take FawX Communism, take it all into the next one to then continue. But this one will be done on the stream. I've started doing Twitch streaming where I'm going to be doing that. We'll then be showing that on there. Also, probably having another team added on as well to maybe help. Because I think what I noticed the most was I was buying a lot of players. Well, I think I'm going to try and find a way where I don't buy any players whatsoever. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the episode. I really did enjoy this whole series. It was actually quite interesting, quite good, quite fun, and yeah. I hope you all enjoyed it. Please do leave a like, a comment, subscribe. I know some of my FawX friends are going to be slating me now because of how they end up as, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if I probably played through all the 10 years, it probably would have done differently, but this is what I'm hoping to do in 2007, because I start in the new year. I start up instead of late or early up, it will work out better. But anyway, I will catch you in the new series of Football Match 2017. Hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you then. Bye.
Yo, what's going on?